In this example, we're going to go ahead and factor this algebraic expression by just factoring out the greatest common factor. So what I notice is that we lead with a negative, so I'm going to go ahead and factor that negative out. I notice that all my terms have an m, and it looks like just a single m, so let's factor that out. And it looks like all my terms have an n. Here I have n squared, n to the first, and n cubed. So the 1 here, the n to the first is the smallest. So I'm just going to factor out a negative mn. So what I'm left with here when I take that out is an n. But since I took out a negative, this minus goes to a positive. And mn I divided out, so I'm going to have plus 1. And then I have this addition, but I factored out a negative, so I have to switch that sign. And I took out an mn, so I'm left with n squared. So this is the factored form, and you can always check to make sure by distributing that negative mn back through. So I would have negative mn squared. The negative and the positive makes a negative, and then mn times 1 is just mn. And then the negative times the negative is a positive, and mn times n squared will be mn cubed. So we can see that what we have here is correct.